Here we go again. Dior just launched a new eyeshadow queen, Dior Dream. Where it came from? In Dior's Dream, because I couldn't see it coming. We just reviewed Dior's Spring 2024 collection, including an eyeshadow palette that again, it came out of nowhere, and then again another new eyeshadow queen from Dior. Honestly, I don't know where all of these are coming from. They don't have a rhyme or reason. There's nothing like really tied into Valentine's Day. But anyhow, friends, I'm not here to complain. I'm here to review Dior's Dream Eyeshadow Queen. And isn't it this Valentine's package from Dior so cute? I love the flowers and whatnot. I mean, by now we all know that Dior does an excellent job regarding packaging. So, and this palette is limited edition. It comes in the regular classic Dior Unicard. Here is the compact, and then take a peek at this baby. Comes with the two applicators. I think this eyeshadow color story is super unique, very pretty. It seems like a palette that it will suit the best for summertime because of the warmer tones. I feel like it's gonna give kind of a sultry vibe. We're gonna try it. We're gonna go into swatches and whatnot. This looks like a matte shade, but it has a little bit of shimmers, sparkles, perhaps even mica in it. Then we have a metallic shade, the middle shade, super pretty, nude, a peachy nude tone. Then we have this gorgeous tangerine shade. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. And by the way, if you're new here to my channel, welcome to all of you, my beautiful friends. I hope you're having an excellent day today. For those who are new here, I film in natural light with a 4K camera, and like I said, today is sunny and beautiful. Now this tangerine shade is not like super metallic. It's more in between a metallic and a satin with little sparkles of gold shimmer. And then the last shade is a satin shade. Oh, this shade, I have seen it a lot lately on many palettes, which is more of like a plum kind of tone. Super beautiful. And here you go, side by side. Now, friends, this video is not sponsored by anybody, not in partnership, nothing, but I received kindly from Sonia G and Beautylish the new Sonia G Keiyaki Kakishibu brushes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. These are transition brushes made with Saikoho Go hair bristles, and they do have a persimmon dye. That's why they have this orangey kind of tone. They are, the craftsmanship of these beauties are stunning, out of this world, to say the least. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna put these babies to the test, starting with the brush T6, and I'm gonna go to the middle shade, and I'm applying this shade all over the eyelid. Sonia GT5 brush, and I'm gonna go to the pinky shade, and I'm applying this shade all over the mobile lid. This is more of a neutral pink, not really warm tone or cool tone. It lands kind of like right in the middle. Sonia GT2 brush, and I'm going with the pink shade, and I'm just gonna dust it on my lower lash line. Now with this same brush, I'm going to use the other side, and I'm going with this gorgeous tangerine shade, and I'm going to take it on the outer third of the eyelid. I feel like I have like a sherbet right now on my eyelids. Sonia G T4 brush, and I'm going to the deepest shade in the pan, and I'm going to take it on the outer V. With this, I'm going to add a little bit more dimension. Whatever is remaining, I'm taking it right on the crease too. Sonia GT1, and I'm going again to the deepest shade. And now I'm going to just line my lower lash line just on the outer third. Sonia GT3, and with the lightest shade, and I'm going to take it on my inner corner, and whatever is remaining is going on my brow bone. I went ahead and applied eyeliner, but before I apply the mascara, I'm going with this shade just with my finger, and I'm just gonna apply it right on the center of my eyelid. Alrighty, my friends, here it is, the final look. This in this new eyeshadow palette from Dior Dream. But I think about this palette, it is very unique. I have gone through all my Dior eyeshadow collection, which is huge. I really need to declutter all my eyeshadow palettes. Let me know if you want to see that, because I think I even want to sell a few. But anyhow, friends, there is only one that may look a little bit alike, and that is 479 Bajadère. This one here. But as you can tell, Bajadère is even warmer in tone. It does have that gold kind of shade in the middle, while Dior Dream, it does have a little bit more of that coral tone. As far as the shades goes, I love all the shades. I think on this shade you have to build up to really get that pigmentation, but this shade is what it makes the difference on this whole eyeshadow palette, because it's the one that gives you that depth, the definition, but also if you use it lightly, then you can just dust it off and just create this very sultry look. I really enjoy this shade. This shade is not your typical pink, and I really like it because I think it's going to be more suitable for different skin tones. It's not that 80s vibe pink, nothing of that. This shade right here is more common. This shade is very, very pale. And now this shade in particular, I was super excited about this tangerine fizzy. I mean, it reminds me to a fizzy kind of soda kind of shade. It's so good and so unique, but it's kind of hard pressed and hard to pick up. I mean, I'm able to pick it up, but it doesn't have the impact that I wish it would have. I think you have to build it up to get that impact, or even use it wet, and that way you can really see this eyeshadow at its full potential. In fact, let's try it wet now. I'm just going to grab some of the product. The brush picks up the product super well, so the product is being deposited there. It's just that it is a little bit more of a rough kind of formulation, and I think that to smooth it out, you really need to use either your fingers or perhaps even wet the brush. So I'm just using a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. You can use any mixing medium, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it right here. Yep, you see? Now I can see it a lot better. Now that tangerine shade is there. And I mean, don't get me wrong, you don't need to use the 5 shades to create an eyeshadow look. Like I said, for review purposes, I use all the shades, usually when it's a small palette, a quad or a quint. But you can use this shade all alone, or in combination with this one, or just these 2 right here, or just these 3, because that's how it's meant to be. The middle shade is kind of the inspiration shade, and then you can just divide it in like 3, like these 3 shades, these 3 shades, these 3 shades, and these 3 shades. That is kind of how they are designed and meant to be used. Obviously, you can use the eyeshadows however you want to. Again, the color story really steals my heart. Although to me, a palette that at first impression, I thought, oh, you know what? This is more of like a summer palette. We all know Valentine's is coming. It's giving me a romantic and sultry kind of look. In terms of the eyeshadow brushes from Sonia G, they are incredible. The craftsmanship, the way that they perform, the way that they pick up the product with easy, the way that they disperse the product in an airbrush way. They are truly magical, and they are super soft. So if you have very sensitive skin like myself, this will be perfection for you. I really love how Sonia G creates her eyeshadow brushes, because she doesn't bring us collections that they are too big. They are just the necessary to really complete a look without having to look into more brushes. Okay, my friends, and this makes it for this video. I hope that you find it helpful. Let me know what you think about this new eyeshadow queen from Dior. Are you planning to pick it up, or you perhaps already already got it, let's just continue that conversation in the comment section down below while you're at it. And if you haven't done so yet, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell, because believe me, you don't want to miss any of my uploads. Here on my channel, you will find fantastic content from makeup to fragrances to fashion and everything in between. If you like this video, I will please ask you to give it a thumbs up, also to share with family and friends. And if you're on Instagram and TikTok, I will be posting close-up images of this eyeshadow queen, and mostly on my Instagram is where I keep you posted whenever there's a new release, just as I did with the new Sonia G eyeshadow brushes. If you're not done watching my content, don't you worry, because I will be leaving a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.